Welcome to the Daily Coffee Pro by Mappleford, friends. Today on the podcast, how do you find staff if you are having troubles finding staff? This is a challenge that is being experienced by cafe owners all over the world. If you are steeped heavily in the pandemic and you are in North America, Central South America, Europe, the Middle East, Asia, everybody's experiencing this. And in Australia, where we are, and New Zealand, where we are not experiencing the pandemic because we're in a bubble and we have 0 cases of COVID, funnily enough, we are still experiencing this. We are finding it extremely challenging to find staff for cafes here in Australia. So, what do you do if you are struggling to find staff? Number 1. Think outside of the box. Look at where you're usually looking to hire staff and remember that you are not the only person that is in this situation, and a lot of other people are competing with the small pool of staff that are available and wanting to get back into the workforce once their unemployment runs out or once JobKeeper runs out. So don't go to the usual pool of people. Number 2, head to places that have people that may be looking for work, but not necessarily from the coffee industry. So go to places like LinkedIn and advertise on there and say, well, not advertise, but post on there and say things like, if you're looking to make a career change and perhaps looking to get into the coffee industry, now is a fantastic time to consider that because we are looking for staff. Contact us if that's something that you're looking for. So don't look in the usual pools. Look in places where you would have access to people that don't typically look for jobs in coffee. Number 3, an extension of the last one, don't look for the typical kind of people that have previously applied for jobs. So look outside of the usual demographics. So what that means is see if there are people perhaps that are 40 plus that are looking for some kind of a sea change and looking to get into a profession that, I don't know, that is different from corporate. There's no other way to say it. People are looking at what their life used to be like before 2020, and they're looking at their life now a year and some months into a pandemic, and they're realizing that the simple life is probably better. So look for people who are exiting corporate, look for people who are coming out of high school and perhaps not looking to get into a job right away that sets them on a long-term career path, but this could set them on a long-term career path. Everybody is reassessing their position in life, no matter, whether they're a teenager or whether they're in their 70s, 80s. Everybody's reassessing things. So look for people who are perhaps outside of the typical pool of what you would hire. The final tip, talk to your family and friends. Look for people who are out of work outside of the coffee industry and ask them if they would be interested in recommending where you are working as a place to people that they know that are looking out of work who may be interested in getting into the coffee industry, short term or long term. And there's one other thing actually, as I think about it, that may be a really good place for you to look for employees. Go and talk to people whose businesses have closed down, inside the coffee industry or outside the coffee industry. And don't just talk to them about, hey, look, I'm looking for a barista. This is an opportunity for you to consider hiring people who are really interested in having a career and hiring fewer people who will do a better job and really commit to conspiring to your success as you conspire to their success. You can't go wrong with trying. As a friend of mine often says, don't ask, don't know. So the theme of this is, if you're looking for staff, you've got to put the effort in now to look in places where everybody else is not looking, and seek to explain to staff what the long-term benefits of pivoting in their career into the coffee industry could be. Go back a few episodes and listen to how to find the right employee for your business, and couple that with the information that you're hearing in this episode, and start thinking about what it is that you may start to do different that could draw better quality candidates that want to conspire to your success while you conspire to their success. I hope this has been helpful. Peace, love, and peanut butter, friends. Have an amazing rest of your day.